You know when you realize that you've neglected one of your favorite OCs? I have so many. Most of them get neglected, like 84%, but not her. I mean, I always draw her digitally with the mint green hair. I like making maid outfits. So why did we draw Frankie? Why is Frankie Steinnn on my page? Like, I love Monster High. I don't watch it anymore. But for the time that I did, all the movies that I saw, oh, it's got me forever. I know people freak out about like the old Barbie movies. Monster High will always be it for me. So the show, the show was all right. I did watch that, but the movies, I love that we switched around her color all the time. Frankie was blue. Frankie was green. Frankie had different hairstyles. Don't look at the one next to it. I thought I could mix the blue and the green. She looked like Mother Earth. She just looked like the Earth. That didn't work. That was not cute at all. Frankie's character design is just so number one for me. Especially in that movie. It was like Escape from Skull Shore. We had Frankie and a Bob. We had green skin Frankie. What? While I do want to draw both of them, green and blue Frankie, I'm team green. Green Frankie supremacy. It is my favorite look on her. But you know, we'll draw blue. Just to make sure I'm right. I love drawing her hair. I think the easiest way for me to do it is to separate it from gray and white. Eventually black will be in part of the gray parts, but all you gotta do is just think of where you want your gray to be and where you want your white to be. I can never tell if I like more gray, more black showing, or more white in her hair. Because one of them's gotta be a streak, and then the other one's gotta be the majority. It's so tough figuring out what you want, you know? But I will always this is so iconic. Frankenstein's, come on. I cannot wait for, what do we call it? Not Spooktober. Arttober? That's not it. Drawtober? Why am I know you know what I'm talking about. I have no idea why I don't know what the term is. Oh my gosh, it's ink. Inktober, there we go. Do you guys do that? I know that it's kind of daunting sometimes. And I love when the official prompt list gets released because then everybody starts looking at different days and they talk about it. I don't think we're going to make it a whole month. Personally, never. Not once in our lifetime are we going to do that. But wouldn't it be cool if we got like maybe 1 or 2 down? Maybe we'll hop from different prompt lists. I think we could do it for like maybe an entire week. Not straight, but like 7 different days maybe. You know, I'm also surprised that we don't do other prompt lists in other months like Mermay or Britmay. I don't want to draw Britney Spears for a whole month, but I see them on Instagram a lot, but I usually don't do the random prompts. There's food related ones, fairy ones. Maybe that could be something for us. Or at least we can laugh at ourselves when we don't make it the entire challenge. I would say that we're done with this one, but why do I never add gel pen? As much as I claim to like it, as much as I put it on everything, I forget it. I forget it every single time. I even bought new gel pens. Somebody in the comments, I don't know who you are, somebody said that you guys use different colored gel pens. I never thought of that, so I ordered it on Amazon as fast as I could. Now it's here and I'm still using white. What is that about? And I typically post like twice a week on Sundays and Wednesdays. And that is, I don't want to touch that. But I get so many requests. We're in the middle of like a random series before I completely forget the Fruit Girls and all that other stuff. I think it would be cute if we started posting on like maybe Fridays and Saturdays. Not like 15 to 20 minutes. But just to like address some of the ideas that you guys had. That would be cute. Somebody just put rainbow hair in one of my comments for the last video. I would love to do a video on that. Maybe like a 10-minute, maybe 12-minute video. I say this, but what is the likelihood I'm gonna do it? I think I'll stick to the regular schedule, but every now and then I think we'll just sprinkle in randos, like little videos. I think that would be such a cute idea. She is looking so good, so pretty. And I love that we are starting to add shading in much like different hues of the same color. I think that's so pretty. Why weren't we doing that sooner? One of my favorite things about the Monster High fan art that I see a lot is people add their little renditions of the character. I think one of the craziest ones I've seen is Cleo. People get so creative with the way that they use her bandages. Some like they bandage one of the eyes, but they draw over it. It's so sick. It is so sick. They mummify her so that only certain, like one, you only see her lips. It is so, ugh. One thing that I wish that I did for my own characters, for fan art, just in general, I wish I could make comics. It is so difficult. Maybe because I just don't understand how it works. I've attempted and it just doesn't, it's just not there. But when I tell you I read so many comics on my Instagram, I'm not on Webtoon like that. I've had people bring it up to me, but geez, that is not easy. That's not easy at all, but I would love to make a comic. Even if it's like really short, I would love to make one. So maybe in the future, maybe this year. There's still a lot of time left. I could get it together, right? No, probably not. And you know, I shouldn't be such a hater about Blue Frankie. She pulls too. It's cute. It really is. I love that for the movies especially. You got so many different color themes. I remember Claudine, she used to be my favorite. One, I don't know what movie it was, they had her in purple streaks, came out of nowhere, purple outfit. The next time she was in gold, and I was like, somebody needs a raise. It's been a minute. Oh, too far. This is a really good skin color for Abby. She's one of my favorite characters. Her character design doesn't do much for me, which is so strange because I love that her teeth stick out. That's so pretty. But yeah, it doesn't hit me as hard as Frankie's does. But I do ship her with Heath. They are such a cute, I love their interactions. That's so precious. I remember on TikTok when some of the copyrights were up. Something like that. Like they weren't trying to renew something about certain characters and they were essentially dead from the show, from the franchise. And a lot of my favorites were on there. First of all, it was Viperine Gorgon, Deuce's cousin. It was Claude. Actually, we're not even going to go into that. That's going to be a whole tirade on its own. Kind of want more. I feel like something's missing from this. It's not even done yet, so I'm jumping the gun. But I do feel like there's something off. It's waiting on something. We'll see how we feel after. It really might just be that everything's in flat colors, and I hate that. Yeah, it's probably that. I love that. I feel like, and I'm really excited because the lightning bolts for earrings, I feel like that's gonna be so cute. Oversized lightning bolts. Why would you wear hoops when you can have literal thunder on your ears? Okay, that was partially it. I definitely don't like working with flat colors. It just doesn't get my attention. Still the hair. Something about the hair doesn't. Okay, we'll finish the face first. Because if the face is good enough, we don't care about the hair, but. And maybe we'll distract with the thunderbolts. But for now, in the back of my mind, the hair is pulling us down. I think one thing that definitely enhances character design are strong accessories. I fail to accessorize in a major way. I think I do the same. I've got to get away from the bows. I don't want to get away from bow ties. It's so pretty, but not everybody on this whole earth, not every bunny girl, they gotta have more, you know? Maybe we'll give them funkier earrings. Maybe we'll try body jewelry. I have seen people who give their OCs piercings. Tattoos, we all know about that. But piercings, snake bites, I don't actually know the names of all the piercings. The Monroe, I've seen, it's so wild. And I feel like if I tried that, the outcome will not be too cute. I don't know where we got the idea to put white strands of hair in the middle of the black, but it was genius. patch stuff on the back. It's my favorite. It is my favorite. I think that actually looks good. Now, why we're stressing green Frankie so bad, I don't know why it's no longer working, but this was a good idea. If she could just get it together, girl. And I know that the newer designs, the redesigns, they're getting a lot of hate right now. Does anybody actually like them? Like, who's your favorite redesign out of everybody? I know people said Toralei looks good, and I agree with the heat of 1,000 suns. I like Toralei's. The 3 stripes on her forehead? Come on, she's cute. Okay, technically, I know it's not October yet. If I could, if there was any word that came down to Frankenstein, to Stitches or Monster or whatever, I would make a yellow version. I think that'd be so pretty. Yellow and Stitches, come on, it's a win. Frankenstein's Monster for me would be, and I want Stitches down her face. I love when people aren't shy. Frankie, they almost gave it to us. They cut her cheek. I need it like in between the eyes, but it's fine. Also, I think that, what is it? Wavy hair, beach waves. Beach waves, come on. Straight hair, okay. Pin back, I see you. But beach waves, I love it. Middle parts are always my favorite. Let's just draw out how we think this would go. I honestly think it's so funny when we make plans like this, and then when the time comes, radio silence. I remember in February, we had the Valentine OC. Oh yeah, we'll see her again. People are giving me ideas, options, all this stuff. Girl, how about Valentine's Day came, went, gone with the wind, and we never saw that OC again. Never saw her again. And we're gonna have to wait until next year to see her. Could we erase a little bit more? Sure, we could. We could even fix this eye, but are we going to? That's the question. And the answer is no. I want a two-tone face, so let's just color the entire face this bright yellow. Not a fan of this idea. But here we are implementing it, so at some point we need to cover up some of it for the darker yellow. Again, this color is a little bit too bright, so I'm thinking most of this face is about to get real dark. I also think that it would be sick if Frankenstein's monster had a habit of like replacing body parts, because they fall off with the stitches anyway. But they'll change it and it gets mecha. So she loses her hand, replaces it with the cannon. What do? You don't need a cannon, but I like that she has it. Man, I'm excited. Definitely forgot to change up the eyes, but it's pretty, it's cute, it works. But later on I will remember. That won't happen twice. Oh, I think I want brown eyes. And most of this face, I think we're only gonna spare like the one eye. It's gotta go dark. Something about it, I don't know what you would call this, sunshine yellow, lemon yellow. It's not all that great, but it's cute when you put it with something, and I think that's its only saving grace. Because it is on thin ice with me, buddy. Look at those stitches on her face. In between the eye, my favorite. I'm glad that we're sprucing this up a little bit, because it was getting a little wild, but she's turning out super cute. And I'm so grateful. I almost want to leave it like this. But where would she be if she didn't have the iconic hair? This is just a concept. I'm not sure why I'm being so gentle with it. We gotta get a little messy. Are we forgetting who we are? I think, there we go. We're gonna make this messier because she is just a concept. Nothing, I'm talking a whole lot, but I'm not even sold on this. Maybe she'll have pink skin and red eyes. We don't know yet. I think that the squiggly hair was a good idea. Kinda wanna leave it with the gray hair though, gray and white. Does she really need it black? Oh, decisions. It is cute like this. Well, now we have our answer. We're adding black. I also love when you have like the monster in a movie or an anime and they just want to be left alone and they're gentle and they just mind their own business, but nobody lets them do whatever they want, so they have to like act up. That's my favorite. Like you see them in the field picking flowers. You know, they're just staring up at the sun. And then somebody shows up with a mop. There's always a mob with pitchforks. I love me an angry mob. They're so annoying though. I don't. If this is our girl in Inktober, we might have to draw the angry mob. It might not even be about her. We might have to just draw a mob. And then you have the whole arc where the monster has to go into hiding. Or people try to help it escape the city. Come on. That is such a good idea. That, or I'm thinking of like Jurassic World, where like the dinosaurs escape into real life and now we've got to worry about T-Rexes. I might be thinking about Jurassic World. That's crazy. She must be a little lion. I want to make her eyelashes thicker because this looks kind of wild. Cutie. Do I like it? I like it as a concept. This couldn't be the final stages, but it's a good concept to start with. I don't hate it. If anything, I think we would just have to play around with like different ideas, like where the scar would be, where the stitches are, different color patterns, just to make sure that this is the best one, you know? I'm digging it because she looks like a little lion, but okay, we gotta put a pin in her. We will see this girl, hopefully we're gonna see this little monster in October. Thank you guys for watching. She's a cutie. We'll come back for that maid girl too. Bye.